Welcome back to Happiness Garden. Today, I just bought 3 small, lovely baby orchids from the shop at a very affordable price. Although they are still small, each orchid carries within it a wonderful vitality and great potential. In this video, I will gently care for these young orchids, helping them stabilize quickly, grow strong roots, and develop better day by day. Let's begin the journey of nurturing these young orchids together. After bringing the plants home, I place them in a cool, well-ventilated area for about 2 to 3 hours so they have time to gradually adapt to the new environment and air. When the plant has become more stable, I gently remove it from the pot and take off all the old growing medium because I notice that it has become too dry and no longer has the ability to retain moisture well for the roots. After that, I proceed to cut away the rotten and dried roots, helping the plant become cleaner, reduce fungal diseases, and prepare it well for the next stage of care in a healthy and sustainable way. When the weak roots are removed, the plant will focus its nutrients on developing new roots, helping water and nutrient absorption become more stable, thereby supporting faster recovery and sustainable growth. Please let me know in the comments which country you are watching this video from. It's wonderful that we can connect and chat with each other from all around the world. After finishing the trimming, I gently rinse the plant under clean running water to completely remove dirt, remaining pieces of growing medium, and dried sap stuck to the roots. Washing the plant helps the root system become more well ventilated, reduces lingering bacteria and fungal diseases, and at the same time allows me to clearly observe the condition of the roots before moving on to the next treatment steps. After washing thoroughly, I place the plant in a dry, cool, and well-ventilated area to let it rest for a period of time, and then begin preparing a gentle fertilizer solution suitable for young orchids. I use 1 spoon of cinnamon powder mixed with 1 liter of warm water, then stir well and let the solution sit for about 30 minutes so the natural active compounds in the cinnamon can be released more effectively. This solution helps gently disinfect, limit fungal diseases and harmful bacteria, and at the same time supports young orchids in recovering safely before planting. After finishing the soaking process, I stir the solution once again Then filter out the cinnamon residue so the solution becomes clearer and gentler. After finishing the soaking process, I stir the solution once again, then filter out the cinnamon residue so the solution becomes clearer and gentler. When the mixture becomes gentle, I pour the solution over the roots and soak them for about 10 minutes. This soaking helps gently clean the roots, provide natural disinfection, limit fungal diseases, and create conditions for the root system to recover quickly, thereby helping the orchid become more stable. While the roots are soaking, I use a soft cloth soaked in the diluted cinnamon solution to gently wipe both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves. This method helps keep the leaves cleaner, reduce fungal diseases, enhance photosynthesis, and support the orchid's faster recovery and more stable growth. The remaining solution can be poured into a spray bottle to mist other orchids. This method helps remove dust from the leaves, limit harmful fungi and bacteria, and at the same time provide light nutrients through the leaf surface, helping the plant stay well ventilated, photosynthesize more effectively, and maintain stable health during growth. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please click subscribe to join me and receive more videos sharing simple, safe, and effective orchid care tips every day. After about 10 minutes, I gently take the plant out and dry it, preparing it for potting. This is an important step that helps the plant begin a more stable growth stage. Before placing the plant into the pot, I arrange a few pieces of foam at the bottom to improve drainage, helping the growing medium stay well aerated and reducing the risk of root rot later on. Next, I add pine bark that has been treated against fungi into the pot. Pine bark helps retain moisture at a moderate level, provides good aeration for the growing medium, allows orchid roots to breathe well and grow healthily, while also limiting waterlogging and reducing the risk of fungal diseases during care. Finally, I add a layer of moss on the surface of the pot to retain moisture better, help young roots avoid drying out too quickly, and create a stable, favorable environment for the orchid to adapt during the initial stage after planting. After planting, I place the plant in a cool area for about 1 week and temporarily do not water it. This period helps the roots stabilize, reduces water shock, and gives the plant time to safely adapt to the new environment. After about 1 week, when plant has stabilized and begun to adapt to the new environment, I continue caring for it with diluted cinnamon solution or alternately with other suitable fertilizers. This alternating care method helps the plant absorb nutrients more evenly, limits fungal diseases, and supports healthy and sustainable orchid growth over time. And here is the result after 3 months of care. You can see that the orchid has fully recovered with fresh green leaves, a strong root system, and full vitality. In particular, each plant has produced new flower spikes, a well-deserved reward for patience and the natural care process. From a weak orchid when it was first brought home, the plant has now changed clearly through each stage, developing harmoniously from roots to leaves, from buds to flowers. Every time I witness an orchid come back to life, I always feel deep joy and satisfaction. Each green leaf, every healthy root system, and each new flower bud that appears is proof of the love and patience you give to the plant. Gradually, with consistent and proper care, you will have a balcony or garden filled with vibrant orchids where each day brings joy, relaxation, and gentle inspiration from nature. What do you think about the way I revived these small orchids? Please leave a comment and share your experience. If you encounter any difficulties while growing orchids, don't hesitate to leave your questions. I am always ready to accompany and support you so you can care for healthy orchids and enjoy beautiful blooms. Thank you for always watching and supporting the videos. I always pray that God blesses you with peace, joy, and abundant blessings.